The A-Team Challenge, a major project of the Foundation for Lee County Public Schools, is produced in partnership with the School District of Lee County, Waterman Broadcasting, and NBC2. This program features high school students in both public and private schools from 6 Southwest Florida counties as they compete in this exciting academic challenge. Lee County High School student interns help produce the show under the direction of the Lee County Schools Communication and Production Department. The A-Team Challenge is brought to you by the Suncoast Credit Union Foundation and a contributing sponsorship by Hodges University.
Once again, thank you for watching this game of the A-Team Challenge. This block of games was the quarterfinal games for the A-Team Challenge 2016. Hi, everybody. Once again, I'm Robert Van Winkle. Very happy to be the host for the A-Team Challenge again this year. It's a 27-year partnership with the Foundation for Lee County Public Schools, the Lee County School District, and NBC2, and I'm very proud to represent the station today. So this is a single elimination competition. We started off with 36 high schools from 6 Southwest Florida counties. We're down now to just a few, and one of these 2 fine teams will be moving on to the semifinals. I've got Fort Myers High School on my right in the green shirts, as always, the green wave there, and on my left we've got Community School of Naples versus Fort Myers High School here today. So again, both of these teams are to be congratulated. They've moved on to the quarterfinals. Students, remember the categories today. They are the same as the prior games you've already played. They'll be in the subject of science, math, arts and humanities, language arts, social studies, and a few general knowledge questions. Also, folks, once again, we want to thank our media partners, CenturyLink and Comcast. Comcast puts these games on their channel 99, and CenturyLink puts them on channel 89. And you can also watch them on the internet, on YouTube. The games are posted to youtube.com/LeeSchoolsTV. All right, students, here's a refresher of the rules for you. You're well versed in these, but if you're just joining us at home here on NBC2, these are the rules. The first 3 rounds are 5, 10, and 20 points. Students, remember, in the first 3 rounds, no help from other team members, first of all. Secondly, there's no penalty for wrong answers. So if you think you know the question, you can buzz in, give it a shot. If you miss it, the other team gets to hear the whole question and possibly steal the point. Final exam round, you'll wager as much or as little of your score as you wish. Here we go. If you're ready to play the A-Team Challenge, this is our final game of the quarterfinals, and we'll start off with question number 1 for 5 points. Quote, "As we recover from the terrible tragedies of September 11th, Americans of every belief and heritage give thanks to God for many blessings we enjoy as a free, faithful, and fair-minded land." End quote. In what year was this sentence included in a U.S. President's annual Thanksgiving declaration? Rachel W.
2001.
2001, not a trick question, you're right. September 11, 2001. 5 points starts us off for Fort Myers. Give the English word for a Russian king similar to Albert, Fort Myers.
Tsar.
The Tsar, similar to Caesar, who used to, in this case, the question was going to ask you charge of America's drug policy. The Tsar. 5 points, Fort Myers. Identify the kind of bird associated with Athena, goddess of wisdom. Albert, Fort Myers.
Owl.
The owl is right. 5 more points, Fort Myers. The owl. If you notice a green puddle under your car's radiator, it probably means that what fluid is leaking out of the radiator? Craig, Community School.
Antifreeze.
Yeah, the antifreeze or the coolant. Yep. 5 points gets you on the board now. Community School of Naples. The most famous bicycle race in the world. That's all you needed, Craig? What is it?
Tour de France.
The Tour de France was inaugurated in Europe in 1903. 5 points, Community School of Naples. Name the eastern state that saw the Revolutionary War battles of Monmouth and Princeton. Craig, Community.
New Jersey.
Yeah, New Jersey is right. Good response. 5 points. Community Schools ties it up. Next question on your screen. Calculate the, Albert, Fort Myers.
7.
Calculate the perimeter of a pentagon with sides 1 2/5 inches long. 7 inches is right. Good job. 5 points, Fort Myers. Next for 5. The Scarlatti Inheritance, The Rhineman Exchange, and The Bourne Identity were all spy thrillers written by what best-selling Jessica, Community.
Ludlum.
Say again?
Ludlum.
Ludlum, and that's the best-selling American author. 5 points, Community School. Next question. What DNA component is often abbreviated by the capital letter I? I'm sorry, T. T.
Thymine.
Thymine, yes. I hope that didn't mess you up. It didn't obviously do too much because you got the point. Thymine, correct. 5 points, Community School of Naples. Sometimes my old eyes don't see this script very well. What Arthur Miller play ends with its title character running his car into a tree to give the life insurance money to his son? Corey, Community School.
Death of a Salesman.
The son is Biff, and he got the money. Death of a Salesman. 5 points, Community School. He developed the technique of sfumato in his painting The Virgin of the Rocks. Name this artist, who's also most famous for The Last Supper and Mona Lisa.
G.
Wait till I call your name, please. Rachel H.
Da Vinci.
Da Vinci is right. I was just going to make a point. That's good. You got it. 5 points for Fort Myers. All right, next for 5. 2009 plans were to add 1 seat in the U.S. House of Representatives for Utah and another for the District of Columbia. If that had happened, how many total seats would the House have? Corey,
537.
Say again?
537.
No, sorry, incorrect. Fort Myers, Rachel W.
437.
437 is the proper response. There's 435 in the House. Okay, 5 points, Fort Myers. A lamprey resembles an eel and is found in both freshwater and saltwater. Spell lamprey. Corey.
Lamprey.
Correct. Lamprey is right. 5 points. Community School of Naples. Look at your screen. John and Steve have an 8-sided number cube, numbered 1 through 8. And Elberton, Fort Myers.
64.
64 is right. If both men roll their cubes once at the same time, how many possible number combinations can occur? 64, 5 points, Fort Myers. In the theater, give the term for the material or the cloth behind the actors that's often painted or decorated. Rachel H.
Backdrop.
The backdrop is right. That's often used to embellish the settings. Backdrop, 5 points, Fort Myers. What 4-letter geographic term is defined as a hill of sand? Craig, Community.
Mesa.
No, not Mesa. Fort Myers, Albert?
Dune.
Say again?
Dune.
Dune, yes, the hill of sand piled up by the wind, a dune. 5 points, Fort Myers. Give the term for any set of conditions in an experiment that remains unchanged. Rachel W.
Controls.
Yeah, good, so that they can be compared at the end. The control is what I needed. Fort Myers gets 5 points right under the wire there. Okay, the buzzers are ringing on every single question, answers for most of them, and this is going to be a good game. Don't miss it. We're just getting started. So let's get you some introductions now for the Fort Myers High School team. In the first position is Rachel. Rachel doing very well here this afternoon. She's a senior this year. She is undecided as what to do after high school, where to go to school, but she'd like to study public policy in the future. Rachel, good luck to you. Next to Rachel is Elbert. Elbert Wu is a junior this year. Elbert still has undecided plans after high school, but I'm sure he'll have no trouble selecting which college will want him to come and study mathematics, perhaps. In the back row is Rachel. Rachel Heisa is a junior this year. There's Rachel. Rachel, even one of my favorites, she plays the oboe, and she wants to study music in the future. Rachel, good luck to you. And rounding out the team is Richard. Richard is a senior as well. He's off to the University of Central Florida and will be studying engineering. Engineering's a great field there, Richard. Good for you. That's our Fort Myers High School team. When we come back, Community School of Naples is up next. And as I said, these two teams are ready to duke it out. Don't miss it. We're going to have some fun here. We'll be right back.
2 pennies by themselves don't add up to much. But when you're a Suncoast member, every time you swipe your Suncoast credit or debit card, Suncoast donates 2 cents to help children's programs where you live. That means Suncoast members help make their community a better place every day just by buying things with their cards. And when we add all those pennies from all those Suncoast card swipes together, we can give millions of dollars to our children's future. Visit SuncoastCreditUnion.com and learn how much Suncoast could save you.
Hi, my name is Marshall Bauer, and I'm proud to say I'm the Executive Director of the Foundation for Lee County Public Schools. The Foundation has as its mission engaging the business community and the community at large with our students and teachers in the public school system. Through our many initiatives and programs, we enhance and enrich what is already going on in our public school system. The goal in mind is the same goal that the school district has, to make Lee County Public Schools a world-class school system. It is important that the community understand that our students will be competing in a global market. And in order for them to succeed, they need the backing of the entire community. So please reach out to a student, to a teacher, and help the foundation succeed in its mission. Thank you.
Welcome back to the A-Team Challenge. We've got the game underway here for Fort Myers High School on my right, Community School of Naples on my left. You can see the scores on your screen. We're about ready to start the 10-point round. Before we do that, here's the Community School of Naples team players. In the first spot is Craig. Craig Schwerin is a senior this year. He has been accepted to Georgia Tech, and he's going to go up there and study industrial engineering. Good luck to you, Craig, in the future. Next to Craig is Corey. Corey Hickson is a junior this year, so I'm sure we'll be seeing him back here next year for the A-Team. Corey is planning to go to Princeton and wants to study mathematics. Corey, good luck to you. Back row, this is Bridget. Bridget Denzer is the freshman on the team. Bridget, welcome to you. Welcome to the A-Team Challenge. You're going to go to Harvard, hopefully, after high school, and you'd like to study science. Good luck to you in the future. And rounding out the team is Jessica. This is Jessica Lucier. Jessica is a junior this year. Thank you. Nice smile. Emory University is where she's headed after high school, and she would like to study creative writing. So Jessica, Bridget, Corey, and Craig make up the team from Community School of Naples. By the way, the coaches, Michael Harvey is the coach at Community School of Naples, and for the Fort Myers High School side, Tamara Leek is filling in for Deborah Daladonis this week. So Deborah Daladonis, a familiar name to the A-Team as well. So thank you, Michael and Deborah and Tamara. All right, students, hands on your buzzers, 10-point round. Here we go for 10 points. His shorter works include a fictional biography of the criminal John Shepherd and a fictional autobiography of Captain Singleton the Pirate. Name this British author, who also created the title characters Dickory Cronky, Moll Flanders, and Robinson Crusoe. Craig, Community.
Defoe.
Yeah, Defoe. That last one helped you out. Good job. 5 points, Community School. It goes from the left ventricle of the heart to the abdomen and moves oxygenated blood. Albert, Fort Myers.
Red blood cells.
No, not red blood cells. Moves oxygenated blood throughout the body. Name this largest human artery. Corey, for Community.
Aorta.
The aorta is right. That's 10 points, Community School. He received the Presidential Medal of Freedom from Barack Obama in 2009, just a few weeks before his death from brain cancer. Identify this late. Craig, Community School.
Kennedy. Ted Kennedy.
Yes, Ted Kennedy is right. The senator from Massachusetts, 10-point, Community School, Naples. In the U.S. Constitution, give the term used to describe the branch of the federal government that contains Congress. Richard.
Legislative.
Legislative is the right response. Good job, 10 points. The others are executive and judicial. Good job, 10 points, Fort Myers. Give the 4-word subtitle of the popular movie Ice Age. Rachel W.
The Meltdown?
Nope, sorry, incorrect. Corey.
Dawn of the Dinosaurs.
Yeah, that's it. Dawn of the Dinosaurs, 10 points, Community School of Naples. All right, here we go. This question for 10 points. One way of making fun of someone's literary style or subject matter is to create a parody of it. Rachel H.
Satire?
No, sorry, incorrect. A little too soon there. The rest of the question is spell the word. Corey.
Parody.
Parodies. Parody. That's correct. 10 points, Community School. All right, look at your screen. Simplify the product of 1/3 to the 4th power and 4 cubed. Elbert's in Fort Myers.
64 over 81.
64 over 81. Elbert, good job. 10 points for you. Fort Myers. Give the most common meaning of the Greek root try. Craig, Community School.
3.
Yes, found in English words like tricycle and trifecta. 3. Community School, 10 points. Give the musical term for the first chair or leader. Albert.
Principal.
Not what I need there. Community School, the rest is the leader of the orchestra's first violin section. Bridget.
Concertmaster?
Concertmaster is the right one. 10 points. Community School. Kazakhstan and Iran border on what large body of water famed for its fish whose eggs are harvested for caviar? Rachel W.
The Black Sea?
Good guess. No, not it. Community School. Craig.
The Caspian Sea?
Yeah, that's the other one in the area. And you got it. 10 points, Community School. Another math question. Give the mass of 1 mole of potassium difluoride if potassium is 39 grams. Corey, community school.
77.
Nope, sorry, incorrect. Keep working, Fort Myers, just a few more seconds. 39 grams per mole, and fluorine is 19 grams per mole. Elbert?
116.
116 is right, 78 plus 38. 10 points, Fort Myers. In the novel Oliver Twist, what character's real name is Jack Dawkins? Corey?
Pip.
Nope, not Pip. Fort Myers. Rachel W.
Oliver Twist.
Nope. The other guy, though, is the Artful Dodger. The Artful Dodger. All right, so was that the end of the round? No? Okay, sorry, I'm all excited here. Next question for 10. She won Olympic gold medals in track and field, as well as tournaments on the LPGA golf tour that she helped start. Identify this woman, named the best female athlete of the first half of the 20th century. Corey, you're in time.
Jones.
Nope, not Jones. Good try, though. Why not, right? Fort Myers? Rachel W. Smith. That's a good try, too. No, it's Babe Diedrichson. Babe Diedrichson. All right, next question for 10. Sorry, you guys are getting me all flustered up here. There you go. The score is now 80 for Fort Myers Community School at 115. So the 20-point round is coming up next, and as you can see, we're all buzz happy here and really excited. But in the 20-point round, it's critical to get these questions answered correctly and in time, because now the scores can really change. We'll be right back with that. Woo!
Our schools are faced with increasing budgetary challenges. Now, there's an easy way for all of us to support education. By purchasing a License for Learning plate and renewing it each year, $20 are contributed to our schools to help our children. Support the License for Learning campaign. If you've got a car, get involved. For more information, call the Foundation for Lee County Public Schools, 239-337-0433. Get involved.
The A-Team Challenge, a major project of the Foundation for Lee County Public Schools, is provided in partnership with the School District of Lee County and Waterman Broadcasting.
2 pennies by themselves don't add up to much. But when you're a Suncoast member, every time you swipe your Suncoast credit or debit card, Suncoast donates 2 cents to help children's programs where you live. That means Suncoast members help make their community a better place every day just by buying things with their cards. And when we add all those pennies from all those Suncoast card swipes together, we can give millions of dollars to our children's future. Visit SuncoastCreditUnion.com and learn how much Suncoast could save you.
Fort Myers High School versus Community School of Naples for this last round and the last chance to head into the semifinals here on the A-Team Challenge. We're wrapping up our quarterfinal match here today with this 20-point round. Well, and then we have the final exam. So students, here we go. 20 points now. Put your hands on your buzzers. First question. What 17th century Dutch scientist is credited to have been the first one to observe red blood cells and bacteria? Rachel W.
Leeuwenhoek?
Yes, Antony Leeuwenhoek, you're correct. 20 points, Fort Myers. A cemetery is where dead people are buried. Spell the word. Albert, Fort Myers.
C-E-M-E-T-E-R-Y.
Yeah, that's it. Very good. 20 points, Fort Myers. Cemetery, C-E-M-E-T-E-R-Y. Good job. Next question for 20. In Chinese, the word mein means what food? As in, Albert, Fort Myers.
Noodles.
As in lo mein and chow mein. Noodles, 20 points, Fort Myers. After the Civil War, what pejorative term was used to describe Northerners? Richard, Fort Myers.
Carpetbagger.
Carpetbaggers, yeah, that's correct. 20 points, Fort Myers. It has the second longest shoreline of any state. And Craig, community?
California.
No, not California. Fort Myers, the rest of the question, at no point within it is it more than 100 miles from one of the Great Lakes. Name this state, currently in a recession because of trouble in the auto industry. Its capital, Albert, Fort Myers.
Michigan.
Michigan. The capital is Lansing, and that's good for 20 points more for Fort Myers. Look at your screen. Here comes the question. If the perimeter of a Corey, community.
35 minus X.
Yes, you are absolutely right. For those of you watching at home, the questions come up on little screens in front of the students, and as you can see, we have some very strong math people here, so they're able to get that without me even reading the question, so good job. All right, that's 20 points for community school. Name the opera by Engelbert Humperdinck that includes a broom maker, his wife, and the gingerbread witch. Rachel W.
Porgy and Bess.
Nope. Good try, though. Nope. No harm in trying. Corey?
The Glass Menagerie.
Nope, not that one either. Maybe the gingerbread witch might have helped. It was Hansel and Gretel. Hansel and Gretel. My oboe player let out a big sigh there. All right, next question for 20. Coined in 1944 by two vegetarians who hated that the word vegetarian had come to describe people who only drink milk. What five-letter word, Corey, community?
Vegan.
Yeah, that five-letter word describes someone who doesn't eat any animal products or dairy products. 20 points, community school. In the Olympics, what heavy round object shaped like a frisbee, Corey, community?
Discus.
Can be thrown more than 70 feet. Discus is the right one. 20 points, community. What book by T.H. White tells of Wart, who proves himself to be the true king of England by pulling one title object out of the other title object? Rachel W.
The Sword and the Stone.
The sword is one object and the stone is the other. 20 points, Fort Myers. What color does the planet Neptune look like? Albert, Fort Myers.
Blue.
It looks blue to people on Earth caused by the methane. 20 points, Fort Myers. If it hadn't abolished its monarchy after World War II, then Vittorio Emanuele might still be its ruler today. What European country was ruled by the Savoy dynasty until 1943? Albert, Fort Myers.
Spain.
Sorry, not Spain. Community. Give it a shot. Corey.
Russia.
Nope, not Russia. Italy. Italy was the one. Here's the next question for 20 points. What Olympic sport features competition in both foil and saber? Corey, community.
Fencing.
Fencing is right. Next question. Gotthard is the capital city of what large northern island nation under the supervision of Denmark? Craig, sorry.
Greenland.
Greenland is right. 20 points, community. Some operas create a huge, lavish, and grandiose effect on the stage. Spell the word Corey?
Grandiose.
Grandiose is right. 20 points for the proper spelling of that. Community School of Naples. In economics, give the one-word term for the difference between income from selling, Richard, Fort Myers.
Profit.
Yes, the income from selling something and the cost of making it. 20 points, Fort Myers. Look at your screen. Give the sum of the Albert, Fort Myers.
-1/2.
Yes, correct. -1/2. You just about didn't get that in time. Give the sum of the cosine of 60 degrees and the secant of 180 degrees, but you did. 20 points, Fort Myers. Next for 20. What female character in a Puccini opera kills herself? Rachel. Rachel H.
Kyokyo-san.
Say again?
Kyokyo-san.
Yes, Madam Butterfly or Cho-Cho-san, you're right. 20 points, Fort Myers. You were so excited about that. You're right on the money. That's okay. Hey, look at this. Look at this. We've got Fort Myers at 280. We got Community School at 235. This is not a runaway game because now you need to think about some strategy on your wagers. The final exam question, get this. What else is it going to be, right? It's math. We'll be back right after this. Don't go away.
This one's packed with hope. This one's packed with big dreams. This one's packed with inspiration. It may look like a simple brown bag lunch, but it's really a big way to make a difference. That's because when you become a Take Stock in Children mentor, it takes just 1 hour a week to make an impact that can't be measured. Change a life over lunch. Become a mentor today.
Stock in Children is a major program of the Foundation for Lee County Public Schools. For more information on how you can become a mentor, call 239-337-0433 or email info@leeschoolfoundation.org. The A-Team Challenge, a major project of the Foundation for Lee County Public Schools, is provided in partnership with the School District of Lee County and Waterman Broadcasting.
2 pennies by themselves don't add up to much. But when you're a Suncoast member, every time you swipe your Suncoast credit or debit card, Suncoast donates 2 cents to help children's programs where you live. That means Suncoast members help make their community a better place every day just by buying things with their cards. And when we add all those pennies from all those Suncoast card swipes together, we can give millions of dollars to our children's future. Visit suncoastcreditunion.com and learn how much Suncoast could save you.
All right, welcome back to the final exam round of the A-Team Challenge. 2 great schools here, 2 fine competition members, Fort Myers High School versus Community School of Naples. Here are the scores going into the final round. I want to introduce you to the alternates, though, first, before we get to the results. On the Fort Myers High School side, we have 2 alternates. This is Alia Zuberry. Alia, right next to me, is a junior this year. She wants to go to Columbia and study environmental engineering. And in the back is Miranda Walter, a senior this year, and she'd like to study forensic pathology. So good luck to both of you in the future. On this side, Community School of Naples, we have 1 alternate. That's Jack Shabaton in the back. Jack is a sophomore. He'd like to head to Princeton and study mathematics. All right, so here is the math question that the students have been working on in the final exam. Answer the following questions about a single elimination tournament with 16 teams for which the brackets have already been set up. There's no consolation matches. So A, B, C, and D, you can see on your screen. Students, remember, you have to get all 4 of these right in order to be deemed correct. So there you can see what we want to know. Here is the response sheet. These are the numbers that I need to see. 15 and 256 and 64 and 1/8. We will start with the Community School of Naples side. Community School of Naples came in with 235 points. Your answer sheet is 100% correct. You got them all, 15, 256, 64, and 1/8. So that you wagered 235 points, your whole score. That brings you up to 470. The Fort Myers High School side, your sheet is partially correct. You got 15, you got 256, you did get the final one. The final matchup response is incorrect, so we're going to have to deduct your wager. Fort Myers High School came in with 280, they wagered 191, down to 89 points. So let's give them a big hand. The Community School of Naples will be moving on to the semifinals. Thanks a lot for watching this round of the A-Team Challenge. We'll see you next week for the semifinals.